G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video. Now before we jump into the topic that I want to talk about today, I thought I'd show you guys two items that I actually sold today, just because I haven't done a what sold in a while, and I just thought I'd show you guys these items here. So if you do find them in your op shops, thrift shops, wherever you find them, you know to pick them up. So the first item are these Adidas women's Climate Cool boots. Now these are pretty cool. I actually paid $4.50 for these bad boys, and I sold them for 55 bucks. They're a size 6, so they were a smaller size. I had them sitting around for a few months, but they're still in really good condition, and these are going to Western Australia. The next item here, I paid $3 for this book. This is The Last of Us. So this is The Last of Us, The Art of The Last of Us. Those of you who don't know, The Last of Us have been coming out with remastered and number 2s and whatnot. It's an absolute brilliant game. I also got another copy off Marla. So this is the first one which I paid for. The other copy which I might keep, but I'll probably end up selling for the same price. I sold it for 50 bucks, so that's an easy score there. So that's pretty much what I sold today. Now let's just jump straight into the video, guys, and talk about today's topic. So guys, what I want to talk about today is 4 items, categories that are quite profitable for me, and that could possibly be profitable for you with reselling on eBay. Now, they're not in any particular order, so to speak. There's no better category than the other. There are some that have better benefits than others, but these are 4 that highlight out for me that have worked well for me. And I believe that could possibly work for you. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a massive expert or anything like this. The reason why I do YouTube and this channel is to not only learn for myself, but to show you that, a regular bloke like myself can achieve it. And if I can achieve it, then you can too. So let's just jump straight into the categories and explain my reasons to why these are great and why you should be expanding your business in these areas. So the first category we're going to talk about today is books. Now, a lot of you guys probably are already resellers in the book market. Those of you who aren't, the reason why I pick books, and books isn't number 1, but it's definitely closer towards the top, is because they're easy to list. They're easier to source. They're easy to pick up. Sourcing wise, you can pick them up for $1, a couple of cents. The higher textbooks range you could probably pick up for a maximum $5, and profit wise is absolutely insane with books. Books that I like to pick up are more games, textbooks and self-help. Those of you who know, I did pick up a Warhammer massive book lot a few months back for about $260, and it was a couple of hundred books, a couple of hundred Warhammer books. Now 7 of those books have already sold for $200 plus. And I'm usually selling them around the $50 to $200 range, which is absolutely insane. So safe to say I have made more than my money back from those books. Warhammer is definitely something to stick out for. A lot of textbooks, self-help books, I sell around the, I'd say about 25 to 50 range, anywhere between there. 25, sometimes 20 bucks is the minimum I'm willing to take on a book. $20 purely if it's a very light book and I could put it in a satchel for $7.55. And if I pay less than $1 or $1 for it, there's still profit there. There's still insane profit in saying that. But yeah, books is definitely something, you guys, you have to look into if you're not looking into it. Looking up comps for books are easy. A lot of the books have barcodes on the backs. Scan the book. If it doesn't come up, then yes, you will have to type it in. If it doesn't have a barcode, just type in the book, find any sold similar. The condition of the book also determines the price, but if the book is sought after, if it's still in good condition and okay condition, you could still fetch a decent amount of money. So books are definitely a good one to source out. The next category or item that I would probably suggest for everyone, and this is one that got me going in this business, would be jeans. Jeans in the clothing category are insane. Ties are great because they're also very cheap, and you could sell them for about 25, 30 bucks. Put them in a very cheap satchel, $7.55, or even an envelope if you're willing to risk the item not received because there's no tracking. But jeans are insane. You can pick up R.M. Williams, diesel jeans, Levi's, all those sorts of high-end brands, you can usually get them for around $7 at your op shops. Now, a lot of op shops are starting to become their own eBay stores, so they are pricing their items. So usually the highest I'm willing to pay for used jeans is about $15. Brand new, like I picked up a pair of True Religion jeans, brand new, I paid $30 for it. But I could possibly get about $100, $110 on those bad boys. So after all the fees and shipping, I'm pretty much doubling my money. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, jeans you can pick up for around $5 to $7, sometimes $2, depending if there's big sales here in Australia. They're easy to list, not as easy as books. Measurement wise, you just got to obviously do your measurements, measure the waist, because the clothings do they shrink sometimes, but definitely put that in the description. Jeans are a good money maker too, so you can pick up a pair for $7, sell them for around $50, $60, and you can do it consistently because jeans are an all year round item. It's not like a winter sort of thing or somewhere in the cooler, especially I know here in Australia, especially a lot of the Outback guys, they wear R.M. Williams, and it's hot. It is very hot here, but they still pick them up. So pick up jeans, guys, because it's an all year round. There's no such thing as a season for jeans. People will buy them and they will sell consistently if you price them right, do a proper description, and have a great title and great photos. Next category, or item, should I speak, it's similar in the clothing category, it's shoes. Now, shoes are fantastic, they're fun. I love picking up shoes. I used to love collecting shoes. Those of you who don't know, I literally sold 2 pairs of my own shoes to one buyer over in America, and that's what actually started this whole eBay journey, which is absolutely fantastic. If I didn't sell those shoes for $140, considering I had nothing in my bank account, I wouldn't have or be where I am right now. So shoes are amazing. Asics, Nike, New Balance, look at Brooks, Mizuno's, you name it. Athletic shoes are fantastic. Skate shoes, like your Jordans or whatnot, are also a great brand to pick up. I do find a lot of the times that athletic shoes do well for me, personally, because I don't really pick up skate shoes as much. I can't really find them, but when I do, I will pick them up because I know eventually they will sell. But any sort of athletic shoes, if you're looking between the sizes about 8 to 12 for men, and women like 6 would be a minimum, 6 to 9. Sometimes a 10. But yeah, if you pick up shoes, guys, you do have to clean them up. A lot of the times the shoes that you'll pick up are worse for wear, so they're just dirty, but you will have to put some elbow grease and a bit of toothpaste around the edging of the soles to make them whiter. But there are many ways, there are many videos and tutorials on how to actually clean the shoes. That's probably the cons to it, is that you have to clean them and make them look pretty again, or respectable for resale. One of the last categories I'd have to recommend, so to speak, would be electronics. So electronics in general are a decent money maker. They're insane. Like if you can pick up the right items, for myself, like consoles, games, all that sort of stuff, like electronic games with consoles, Guitar Hero stuff seems to sell well for me. Obviously, you will have to test the items if they're not tested or not brand new. But you can do a lot of retail arbitrage with your electronic devices and consoles. I know, like with the Pixel Pals, I ended up picking $105 worth, and sold 4 of them pretty much 2 days or so later for $200. So I already made my money back plus a little bit extra on the whole lot. Pixel Pals, yes, are an electronic item because they light up, but you got your cameras, you got your digital photo frames. Like digital photo frames are very hard to find in stores, guys. If you do find them out in op shops and whatnot, definitely pick them up if they're working in great condition, because stores, I know like Big W, aren't stocking them. So people are still looking for them because I work in that industry, and I see it all the time, and I hear people asking me all the time, digital photo frames. So if you do find them, guys, definitely pick them up. But electronics will definitely have to be one on my list, because it's such a broad area. But with today's technology, Gen Y and younger generation, we're all tech savvy and we want tech items, so it's definitely a great area to look at. So guys, that's going to be me for this video here. If you agree with my selection of items and categories to make money and profit, please let me know down below. If you don't agree, please let me down below and tell me, what works for you. If you don't agree with what I've picked and you think there's something better, let us know down below, because this community is all about helping each other. If you've never been in any of these categories and you're looking at going into it, comment that down below too. It should be interesting to see who hasn't done what. We're at 11 subscribers to go until we hit 1,000, guys, which is nuts. So 11 more subscribers and then we hit 1,000. That's when I start going live on YouTube a lot more and interacting with you guys, the subscribers, the audience, and I get to know you guys more on a personal level. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. I really do appreciate every single one of you in the community. I have all my social media links down below. Follow me on Instagram, because I'm pretty much on there on a daily basis. If you have any questions, you can shoot me a message there. Also follow my Facebook group. There's also a Australian reseller group as well. Follow all those guys just to get knowledge, and we're all there to support each other and inspire each other to become better, because at the end of the day, we're all looking to grow a business. Even though we have different goals, we all are heading in a similar path. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all your support. Have a fantastic day, night, or wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.